Warning, the following video is so manly that it can make a woman grow a beard. So if you are a little Justin Bieber, proceed with caution.
What is up, my fellow bees? Welcome back to a new video. Today I am bringing you kind of like a dangerous video because some people might get upset. Well, I'm pretty sure I made this I thought so well about this list. I made it so freaking well, I believe, that no one is going to get mad with these Call of Duty games that are considered the worst in my opinion. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, today I am bringing my top 3 worst Call of Duty games of all time. So let's start off this, ladies and gentlemen. The Call of Duty game at the number 3 position as the 3rd worst Call of Duty game of all time is Infinite Warfare. Now, give me a second here to explain what's going on. I know that a lot of you really want Infinite Warfare to be on this list and to be the worst and whatever, but let me explain. The Infinite Warfare we have right now doesn't belong to this list, but the Infinite Warfare that came out at first is the one on this list because it was a goddamn joke. For the first time, a Call of Duty game was released without being completed. I think that when Infinite Warfare came out, it was like, I don't know, 80% completed? What? We're paying the full price of the game, so we should be getting the full freaking game, not 85% or 90%. The features that were missing were not, you know, didn't stop you from enjoying the game, but they should have been there day one, and it took them like, I don't know, 3 months to put them in the game. That cannot happen when you have 3 years to make a goddamn Call of Duty game, and before you had to make a new Call of Duty game every 2 years and you didn't fail anything. So you get more time to make your games and you start failing. That cannot happen. I think the main reason why they didn't put these features at first in Infinite Warfare is because they had to focus on the supply drops. They had to create over like 700 different weapon variants and stuff like that. It was disgusting. And another thing I really hated about Infinite Warfare was the fact that they copied so many things from Black Ops 3. They have 3 years. They had 3 years to make their own game. They could have made Ghost 2. Obviously that couldn't happen because everyone hated Ghost. But instead of making their own thing, they pretty much just copied Black Ops 3. Now the good thing is that what they copied, in my opinion, the things they copied, they made them better. Like the wall running, the movement system, the specialists, they are better in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, you know, just like the hit detection is also better and stuff like that. So just because of that, Infinite Warfare is on this list because it sucked at first when it came out. This Infinite Warfare we have right now is freaking awesome. And then we have, ladies and gentlemen, the 2nd worst Call of Duty game of all time, Call of Duty World War II. Now let me explain again why Call of Duty World War II. I mean, there's not really much explaining needed here, but yeah, just like I explained for Infinite Warfare why it's on the list, I'm also gonna explain why World War II is on the list. Right now, World War II is more enjoyable, right? But it made the same mistakes as Infinite Warfare when it came out, and for that reason it is on this list. And the reason why it's worse, in my opinion, than Infinite Warfare is because of that. It watched Infinite Warfare, they watched Sledgehammer, Infinite Warfare fail. They saw the game was released incomplete with features missing, and guess what? Sledgehammer did the same thing. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. Are they dumb? Like, you see your friend failing, right? Doing something, and you go after your friend and you do the same shit. You fail just like your friend did. You cannot do that, man. You have 3 years to make a Call of Duty game. You can't release games incomplete. That makes no sense. So yeah, they made the same mistakes. Call of Duty World War II came out with a lot of features missing. In fact, it's even worse because we only had 9 maps when the game came out. The kill streaks were the worst of all time. I'd rather use the kill streaks from World at War, the UAV, the dogs, and the artillery than pretty much any kill streak in Call of Duty World War II. Even the flamethrower. You know why? Because in World War II you have a flamethrower for free, which is a perk. Yes, the flamethrower in World at War is a perk. That's why we need World at War Remastered, because that is so freaking awesome, and it never runs out of fuel. It just overheats if you use it for too long, and you have to wait a little bit. So yeah, I mean, the killstreak's boring as shit. The creator class system, boring, the worst creator class system of all time. Like, what the hell is that thing? What else? Scoring, domination, atrocious. Domination was garbage for a very long time because of that. And you know, talking about domination, the worst part is that, or one of the worst parts is that, I mean, everything is so bad. During the beta, before Call of Duty World War II was out, they were like, yo, give us feedback, right? So that we can know what to improve and whatever in the game. And we were like, yo, we need 100 points per kill in domination. And Sledgehammer was like, we got you. And then on the next week of the beta, we got the 100 points per domination. I think they might have buffed the kill streaks a little bit. They might have buffed a few things here and there during the beta, and everyone was happy, man. The first week kind of sucked. It was still fun because it was something new, but the second week was fucking awesome. And we were like, yo, we have something good here. We have something special here. Call of Duty World War II is actually going to be pretty freaking awesome. And then the game comes out with a lot of shit missing. The changes that they made during the beta were missing, and I was like, oh my god, is this real life? Are we getting pranked? Yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to Call of Duty World War II. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually gonna give you like 10 seconds. Type it down in the comment section right now. Which Call of Duty is going to be in first place as the worst Call of Duty of all time, ladies and gentlemen? Let me tell you something right now. You're not gonna get it. You're trying to think super hard. You're thinking super hard about it. You're trying to guess it, but you're not. So, you guys got it now? You posted the comment. Here we go. The worst Call of Duty of all time, ladies and gentlemen, is Call of Duty Ghosts. How many of you guessed that shit? So the reason why... Oh, no. It's not Call of Duty Ghosts. I didn't get... I think I might have gotten like half of you guys watching this video. You were like, yes, it's Ghosts. But most of you know that I love Ghosts, and it was not going to be on this list for sure. So the real worst Call of Duty game of all time, without trolling, is Black Ops 3. Hold on, let me finish. For the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It still counts as a Call of Duty game, and it is so much different from Black Ops 3 on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It's not even the same game. It is so freaking bad. I couldn't believe what my eyes were seeing. Black Ops 3 on the PlayStation 3 is so bad. Oh my, I just bought it for fun, just to see how bad it was going to be, and it's the worst Call of Duty game of all time because it came out without the campaign. No campaign. Advanced Warfare had the campaign, but Black Ops 3 didn't. It came out with just one zombie map. They were like, there's not going to be DLC for Black Ops 3 on the old consoles, but then they changed their mind and they released just one cheeky DLC. So people who played zombies, who just played zombies, at least they had another zombies map. I don't know, like 3-4 months later. The graphics, horrible. They're as bad, I believe, as the ones from Advanced Warfare, but I mean, at least Advanced Warfare played nice. It played okay. I had fun playing Advanced Warfare on the PlayStation 3. But I mean, the graphics they're like PlayStation 2 graphics. In fact, I mean, there are PlayStation 2 games that look way better than Black Ops 3. So yeah, the graphics are so bad, Call of Duty 1 probably looks better than Black Ops 3 on the PlayStation 3. It doesn't make any sense to release a Call of Duty game with such garbage graphics. The connections, oh my god, they were so bad. I was lagging 95% of the time. And there was like a host migration every 2 minutes because no one could stand the goddamn lag, and they would just quit the game and probably burn their Black Ops 3 disc. Then we have the horrible frame rate. Most of the time it felt like you were playing in slow motion, like you were a fat slob running on quicksand. There was also no split screen. No split screen. What? That's so simple. No theater mode. Oh my god. And that is pretty much it. Black Ops 3 was not made by Treyarch on the old consoles. It was made by a company called Beanox, and probably they were told to just make this as fast as possible to not care about it or whatever, because this was going to be the last Call of Duty game on the old consoles. They pretty much they didn't give a fuck. They just wanted to make a quick buck. And oh, talking about a quick buck, this game was sold, I think it was sold for just less $10 or 10 euros, whatever you use, than Black Ops 3 on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So yeah, you save $10 or euros, I think, if I'm not mistaken, if you bought this game for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. So yeah, this is definitely the worst Call of Duty of all time. They could have went out with a bang, right? Yo, this is gonna be the last Call of Duty game on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, where you have Black Ops 1, you know, Call of Duty games like Black Ops 1, MW2, MW3. Let's try to make a fucking masterpiece. And as I said, go out with a bang, but they just took a dump on Black Ops 3 on the old console. So that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Peace out.